Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going over how to get Pokemon Center Prismatic Evolutions products on release day. Now, I'm going to start this video by saying this isn't a guarantee by any means. This is just going to be a few steps that you can take to get yourself the best opportunity to score some Prismatic Evolutions on launch day. So, if this is something you guys are planning to do, listen up, watch this whole video, drop a thumbs up for me down below. And I appreciate all the new subscribers coming in. So thank you guys so much for that. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and that is when we are going to be giving away something. I don't know what yet, maybe a booster box at 1,000 subscribers. So feel free to subscribe if you're new. And let's talk about Prismatic Evolutions. So Prismatic Evolutions has been one of the craziest sets, and I've only come back to the hobby in the last couple of months. And, you know, out of everything that's happened, I thought Surging Sparks was crazy. Prismatic has just gone and blown it out of the water. Everyone seems to be going for this set. Everyone wants to go crazy on the Pokemon Center products, as well as just selling out all stores. Things are backlogged. Things are getting cancelled. My pre-order's been pushed back to May for my standard ETBs from my game store, so from my EB Games. Prismatic is just going crazy, and the biggest product out of all of them, I would say, is the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. And the reason for that being is the promo card that's inside the box, as well as the fact that it is a Pokemon Center product. It's got the Pokemon Center logo on the box. That stamped card that's inside, the stamped promo card, that is going to be of significant value. And also just from a collection piece, it's an EV set. They're always popular. We've seen some crazy things with the Umbreon SIR that's in this set. Like I said yesterday, it could have been market manipulation, but if you haven't seen yesterday's video, an Umbreon sold for just under $20,000 out of this exact set. So there are multiple other ones selling for a couple of $1,000s as well. So I think that one might have been a bit of an outlier. But I guess the thing with Prismatic Evolutions is that everyone loves EV and everyone loves the evolutions, and the artworks in this set are really, really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto the Pokemon Center website, and I'm going to show you guys a few things that you can do just from my research. And again, I'm not guaranteeing anything. This is just what I've seen out there from more experienced collectors. People have done this more times than I have, and what their kind of thoughts were. So I just compiled them together inside one video. So jumping over onto the Pokemon Center website now, this is the screen that you're going to see when you load up the Pokemon Center. Obviously, it says everything is sold out currently. However, I've heard two different things. So I've heard that on release day, there can be a restock, or when they go to process the payments for everyone's product, those payments that decline or don't go through or don't get approved or whatever, those products will then become available again on the website. So I'm not sure which one it is. That it could be a bit of both, but they're definitely two reasons I've heard as to why it restocks on release day. And the same thing apparently happened with Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown with their Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So you can only assume that the same thing is going to happen for Prismatic Evolutions. Now, if I'm pre-ordering Prismatic Evolutions, if I had it pre-ordered in the first wave, I'm putting a credit card down because I'm guaranteeing that I'm getting these boxes. I'm not risking some other direct debit coming out of my account and missing out on this, because the value of these boxes are ridiculous. So once you're on the website, I mean, first thing is the most logical thing. Be signed in. Make sure you're logged in already. Don't wait to sign in once things go live. And from what I've heard, the timing of when the product goes live, I've heard between 5 and 7 a.m. Pacific time, which is 3 hours further if you're Eastern. So between 8 and 10 a.m. Is that right? Yeah, 8 and 11-ish. 5 and 7 is what I've usually heard. But I think last time Surging Sparks was 7 a.m. So if you're around at 7 a.m. Pacific time and you're awake and you're on the website, that is potentially the highest chance, I would say, time of a restock. But again, if you want to get up earlier and just refresh progressively over the few hours, then that's going to be a good bet as well. Just giving yourself the best opportunity again. The other thing, if you're using a browser like Google Chrome, that can save some of your details and autofill. I don't know if the Pokemon Center website does it, but a lot of other websites do. So from what I've heard, you have to re-enter your details, like your shipping details, your name, all of those kind of things once you go to checkout. So if that is the case, it's only going to help that Google Chrome has your information stored to autofill as much as possible. So it can have your address and stuff saved. It can potentially even have your card saved on file so that you can just autofill that as well. So those things are going to get you through quickly, because one thing you need to remember, anytime there's a hyped product, you're going to be competing against bots. It's the same with sneaker culture and hype products there. It's the same with like pop vinyls and like exclusive releases for those with your convention releases. All of those sort of things, you're going to be fighting against bots because people want to get those products. The bots are the quickest way to do it. So again, you're going to have to be super quick, and everything's going to have to be really calculated. So being logged in already, being ready at the time. So between 5 and 7 a.m. Pacific time. Last time it was 7, so I'm going to put my money on there, but I wouldn't want to risk it. So I'll probably get up earlier. On top of that, be logged in, have your details stored inside your browser extension that you're using, whichever browser you're using. And then on top of that, you want to actually be in the ETB page. So you don't want to be on this page with the 3 products. You want to be in this page here, because from what I heard, Surging Sparks, it was showing sold out on that previous page, but on the actual ETB page, it was available to click, and people were missing out because they didn't realize that. I'm assuming, again, there's going to be a purchase limit of 2 this time around. So if you're planning on getting more than 2, you're going to need multiple devices ready. You're going to have them on the go. They're going to be ready to go. So whether it's a laptop and a PC or a phone and a PC, however you want to do it, you're going to need more than 1 device if you're planning on getting more than 2. Me personally, I'm only going for 2. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. I don't know how it's going to go, but again, this is just the best chance to do it. I'm not guaranteeing anything. And with the prices that we have seen for the Pokemon Center ETB, they're going to go fast. There's not going to be anything left. Everything is going to sell out. So make sure you guys are on top of it on release day. Now, when you're checking out, make sure you've got a valid card. Make sure you've got all the details correct, because the last thing you want is to be rushing and freaking out on launch when stuff becomes available that you put in the incorrect details and something goes wrong. So these are kind of the best tips I can give you guys in terms of this. I'm obviously going to get up and try to order it as well, because I really want a stamped version of that EV promo card. I think it's super cute. I think value wise over time, it's going to go up. I really want to get that and add it to my collection. It's not a resale thing for me. I think it's just adorable, and to have the Pokemon Center version of that card will be really cool. And then in years to come, you can look back on it and go, I remember how chaotic and crazy Prismatic Evolutions was. So yeah, take this advice as you will. Again, I'm not guaranteeing anyone's going to get it, but between 5 and 7 a.m., just keep refreshing your page, be on the actual ETB page, and I think you'll have somewhat of a chance to get it. I'm not even going to say a decent chance, somewhat of a chance is all I'm going to say with this video. So I hope this does help you guys. I hope at least one person can get a Pokemon Center ETB. And if you do, please come back to this video and let me know if any of these tips helped, because it does help me for next time when another release comes out. If these tips actually worked and we can apply them in the future to other Pokemon Center ETBs, that would be awesome to know, so that we can get some like stone cold evidence for the future. But with that said, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to all the support again on the channel lately. I would appreciate anyone that subscribes if you're still watching the video at this point. Our goal right now is 1,000. So if we can get there, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys next time.